Epstein with your morning flash update for this Friday. Last Friday of winter. Can you believe that? It is March 18th, 2022, and we're right now sitting here about 8:40 a.m. Before we get too far into the markets, let's take a look. We got existing home sales data coming out at 9 o'clock. The market is looking for a 6.13 million unit number compared to the 6.5 that we had in the prior month. The Conference Board comes out in a few minutes with their numbers. They're looking for the leading index to be at positive 0.3% in February compared to the negative 0.3 that we saw last month. Triple witching day. So you're going to get a lot of volatility in the stock indices, the options that relate to them, what goes on in the stock market. Just beware of that. Eurozone economic data. If you look at it, the fourth quarter wages, year over year, they weren't as bad as they were in the third quarter year over year number. January trade deficit of euro 27.2 versus a surplus in 2021 at this point of 10.7 billion, so that's a negative. In Canada, retail sales rose by 3.2% over the prior month. And home prices, what's new there? Up 1.1% month over month and up 10.9% from a year ago month. So just like in the U.S., homes absolutely on fire everywhere you turn. Now, President Biden is right, now, actually, because of Chicago time. It's already after 9 out east. He is having his conference call with President Xi. I don't know what's going on. Nobody does, but it can't be good. I mean, it's basically if Xi is going to offer military assistance to Russia, that's going to absolutely enact Congress to get crazed. They will take away all kinds of trading that we're doing with them. You know, China never did live up to any of its trade agreements with the U.S. You do know all that, right? They had no trouble buying a lot of Russian oil to help the Russians out. The money was there. They just didn't want to live up to their deals with the U.S. And there's a lot we have to look at. As for Russia, you know, I was watching today Morgan Stanley talking about this, and they're right on the money. Until there's a regime change, the West is not going to invest in Russia again. Any deals with them, trade deals, forget it. Not going to happen for probably a decade as Putin has to eventually get out of Dodge, so to speak, and then people will look at that differently. Gold and silver down a little bit. The dollar getting a rally today at the expense of a number of currencies. And I was telling my traders in my subscriber report how untradeable still these markets are. You're not getting clean moves. You're not getting tradable moves. You're getting day trade moves. There's a huge difference between being able to trade on a position and being able to look at a market and how do you handle it. You're getting vertical moves that come out of nowhere. They peak out against the Bollinger Bands, fall back to the 18-day average, and then they start again, but they're not the best trading markets. Now, when they are, I'll alert you, the ETFs are a lot better right now than the futures have been. Just the way it goes sometimes. On the energy market, we seem to be stable again over the 100 market hanging in there. More of a correction happening, surprise, surprise, in the bond and the note market. You know, again, it's the old sell the fact, buy the rumor, right? Buy the rumor, sell the fact is what I meant to say. And in this case, it was selling the rumor, and then when the fact came about that the Fed was going to be live every meeting, and probably in May we're going to see the balance sheet adjustments begin, maybe $80 billion a month. That's going to all tighten things, and I know people think it's going to be smooth. The Fed can do it. I'm not in that camp at this point. So I need to see a lot more. I still think the curve yield can invert, and if it inverts, the question then is, does that cause the recession? It doesn't have to, but history says it does. So we'll see what that all brings to the market for you. Now, one of the things that, I like to do is bring you information. If I can get it up here, it would be great. There it is. I know it's going to show at this point. And the information that we talk about here is going to be for Linn Associates. And we're talking about all the different newsletters that they write. And they come out left and right. And a lot of you haven't seen what we do, and you should, because now you're going into the growing season in the grain markets. You want to know what's going to happen in there. You can access the information of us in your charting software that we give you as well. You can get that from us. You can get it on my mobile apps. It's not only the grains, though. It's the meat market. Some of you even like to trade lumber. That's going to be in there. The soft commodities, of course. And, of course, you're getting into all their special reports, and we do them every day. And in terms of that, we also have trades of the day. So you might want to look at all that. How do you get this? And it is free for you to get a look at. Just go to our website, top left, free trials. Click on it, choose what you want, we'll put it in your hands. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great weekend. I will see you over the weekend as I record the weekend version of my end of the day wrap-ups. You take care.